Hey guys, Will Fleming here. Thanks for joining me. I want to go over one of my number one tips for weightlifting that relates to one of my number one movies as well. My favorite movie growing up was Top Gun, Highway to the Danger Zone. If you look at my Instagram bio, it says living in the danger zone. But I am a huge fan of the movie Top Gun, and this tip right here is going to come straight out of the movie Top Gun. So if you've seen it 100 times, this is going to make a ton of sense. If not, I'd encourage you to watch it. And also raise your hand if you're excited about Top Gun 2 coming out next year, despite the fact that we're going to have chubby Val Kilmer be a part of it. But what I want you guys to see is just how we connect the movements based on this idea of Top Gun, okay? So when we're above the knee and we've made the first pull and we've passed the knee, we should be in a shins vertical bar in contact with the lower portion of the thigh. And from this spot, right, I want you guys to picture this to be the runway that Maverick takes off on the aircraft carrier. So our whole runway, that aircraft carrier, is a length of your quad, okay? And we want to use every single inch of that runway. And a couple common mistakes, or it's going to lead to Maverick dying, movie's over, Iceman's a hero, and everybody's sad. So make sure that what we do is we use the entire runway, okay? So the runway is going to allow us to get enough speed to finish the pull. So I'm going to use every single inch in the clean or the snatch to bring the bar up the runway to finish vertically, right? So snatch, up the runway, and finish tall, okay? Common mistakes that could happen, right, is one, cut the runway short. You know, you come off early, last brush points low on the thigh, boom, right, bars forward. If Maverick takes off down the runway and takes off early next to the control tower, he doesn't get up enough speed, he crashes and dies, okay? So we want to make sure that we use the entire runway. The second mistake that people make is on their first move, as they come up here, they do an early knee scoop, right? And what happens here is now the bar hasn't moved any place in space, but I've effectively made the runway half the length that it should be, right? So if you scoop early, we slide in here, boom, runway's halfway done, we're done for, okay? So we want to use the entire runway, extend all the way up. Then we got a hero in Maverick who can make it, and you're going to make good lifts. So think about the runway, the aircraft carrier, use the entire space. Don't move the bar halfway down. Don't take off early. You're going to have a good lift. So that's my quick Top Gun tip to make your lifts better.